Welcome to episode 40 of the Spaz Podcast. How are y'all doing today? We have Ammon joining here virtually because he's still out of town. Say hi, Ammon.
Hello.
Doesn't he look so cute?
I do. My hair looks good. I put sea salt spray in it, and my hair looks really good down here in Houston. I'm excited to. It like flows better, in case you were wondering.
How nice.
And we have McCall. She is now our new fifth guest.
3 weeks in a row.
Is that true?
Yep.
So we might have to replace people that don't show up with McCall. What does everyone in the comments think?
We shouldn't start out with this, but all three of you guys are ops. Gigs, Hayes,
And Bryce, no one shows up except for us three. And McCall's only been up.
in town, and I'm here.
Yep. So, the people that aren't going to watch this podcast, aka Gideon, Hayes, and Bryce, that don't even watch our own podcast, you're not a team player.
Oof.
You've been replaced. All three of you have been replaced by one.
I'm excited to be here. I'm going to prepare more.
Yeah.
We would have someone that will actually come every week having done homework.
Yeah.
No homework.
I ran. So speaking of homework, I ran.
No, there's actually a transition there. If Trump had done more homework, I believe Trump would have not bombed Iran with Israel, and he would have said no. And Israel would have been alone in bombing Iran the very first time in early March. And I think that would have been better off, but he wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
here we are.
We all know how he runs his social media, and he just says what's on his mind. Sometimes I wonder how much thought goes into the things that he does before, even though he's got a whole team of people telling him what he should and shouldn't do.
Yeah, I was earlier this week. I was reading a really good essay by Eric Weinstein.
Hold Ammon.
In part of it, he says Trump is an incredible negotiator, but because he's an incredible negotiator, how did he say? He said incredible at the negotiating table, but a nightmare for alliances. And essentially, Trump is really good at being like, oh, I want this. Nah, never mind, I don't want this. But actually, I do want it now. I've slept since then. Like, he's good at changing his mind, because in negotiations, you can be like, I don't want that, and then change it up and be like, I do want that, and then you, like, get a better deal or whatever, you know?
Yep.
And I think that he's great at being a business dude as far as negotiations are concerned, but he's bad at, like, being someone that is a good ally that you can rely on consistently.
Pretty much.
Yes, no. Yeah, he wrote that in 2020, and I was like, yeah, the whole first election.
Ian, you can closer to the
I
mic.
actually think he's kind of right.
Hold on. We're setting you up so you can talk with us.
He's like off the camera.
Hold on. We gotta adjust.
Here, I'm
There
not
we
saying
go.
much. Put him in my mic.
Alright, put him on McCall's mic.
Oh no. What is this question?
Actually, I don't know. I forgot that you don't think much about politics.
But that's
I
why
thought you were gonna
that's
leave
why
it
we
at
need
you
to-
don't think much.
That's why we need to ask her questions.
No, I was gonna ask you, like, from what I understand, Trump represents some of what is important to you and like some of the values that you have. But there are some things that you don't necessarily like about Trump. What would those things be? Or am I wrong?
Wait, so what exactly are you asking?
If you were, don't answer this, but if you were to have voted in the last election, I assume that you would have picked Trump over the other ticket, Kamala and whoever else was running or whatever. But I imagine there are things, even though you would have picked him over her, there are some things that you wish Trump wouldn't do. What are those things? Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do think he speaks a lot without fully thinking things through. I like that he like runs the country like a business. Like I think that's a very different aspect than what we've had in other presidencies. But yeah, I just think he's very blunt and people don't take it the best.
But I think that's
Do you think
okay.
It's a good thing or a bad thing?
I feel like it depends on the scenario.
I think it's a good thing.
I don't know. I used to think so too, but after reading his essay, because I've read it before, I forget what it's called. He calls trashing or cashing in his Trump position. Like if it was like a stock, he supported him in 2016, but then by 2020 he had not supported. He like cashed in and was like, I'm out of the Trump situation. Like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Iran. So there's a ceasefire. Did y'all hear about that?
Yeah. So Trump posted. Let me see if I can find what he actually posted. Pretty wild. He was saying that civilizations were gonna die if like terms weren't met, pretty much, and it's
supposedly Pakistan, of all people, was the one that brokered the deal with Iran.
yeah. So Pakistan, they were like, hey, we need to like negotiate something, and so they kind of they brokered the deal essentially, saying we need to make sure that there's not a whole bunch of civilians dead, and so they kind of went in with that.
I don't fully understand how that happens and what that happens. Cause I thought, does Pakistan border with Iran? Like what
Pretty
does
sure it's
Pakistan
by.
of all countries have to gain from brokering a deal with Iran? No, Pakistan actually does have a border with Iran.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I think
Pretty
so.
sure them, and then isn't
On the southern eastern coast of Iran, southern western coast of Pakistan. Anyway,
pretty interesting.
I hope it stays. I mean, there's a 10-day ceasefire.
Yeah.
There was another ceasefire a couple of days ago, but it didn't hold up. I, for all of our sakes, hope that this holds up because I just think the fallout of this war would just be catastrophic for oil prices and for like. I think that if we start getting into a hot war with Iran, like right now, there's like a 10% chance of nuclear war, but right now there's if we get into a hot war, it goes up to like 50 or 60.
Let's see what Polymarket says.
Of what?
Just if what because we said that troops were gonna, didn't we look at Polymarket a while ago, seeing if troops were gonna be.
Oh yeah, I should look at that one. Troops entering Iran percentages on Polymarket.
I gotta figure out how to get this keyboard working.
Oh, is it not plugged in?
Did it unplug?
Yeah, they sure did.
I might have
Also,
stepped on
I'm
it.
so scared because I messed up last week that
Okay,
the
wait,
mics aren't working and we can't hear anything. So because we tested and Bryce's mic is still picking something up even though it's on mute. So
That's crazy.
I'm scared that we're just not gonna have a podcast after recording this. Let me take a brief pause, everyone, just to make sure.
No, you're fine. Hey, McCall and I will monologue.
Well, I'm worried that none of our mics work, even though they were the only ones that were working last time.
I mean, you could pause it, or you could stop the recording, go to the recording real quick, and make sure that it is going, and then just label that part one.
That's probably what
label
I'll.
the next. Just to like cut.
Well, that's what he had to do last week because he accidentally stopped it. So.
All right, let's find out what it said for the troops.
Oh yes, Polymarket. Genuinely yes.
Troops on ground, Israel ground operation confirmed by May 31st. We got, let's see. So by April 30th, 10% say, I think yes.
That's good. That's good. I think. What does it say for later on?
The mouse is wigging out. I can't find the scroll bar, and Only lets me. Oh, back to top. There we go. All right. So May 31st is a 13% chance. So that's good.
Is there anything later than May 13th?
But that's just a ground operation, though. May 31st is the latest we've got.
Oh, okay. That's good. I hope they're right. What were you saying? What did you have, Landon, that you were thinking about this week?
So I just kind of had those. I also wanted to talk to. So now that we got you on the podcast, we meant to talk about Artemis last week, and the launch of Artemis.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
So sick.
So Artemis launched. Was it Monday or Wednesday? I don't think it was Tuesday. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it was Monday.
I think
that would have been, like Monday of last week, right?
So Artemis 2 launched April 1st.
The day I left.
Watch this be a huge freaking April Fool's joke. And they're like, yeah, it was all a simulation.
They're doing it all on purpose.
Well, it was scheduled for a different day. But then there were complications or like weather or whatever.
And then it got scrubbed. Yeah.
So yeah, April 1st.
But you know what's funny? I'm like, for everyone in their life, I'm like the space guy. For everyone in my life, I am their space guy. So I have like no friends that ever love me or talk to me or text me. And then randomly, I knew that this was happening, but I was like traveling, so I couldn't really watch it. But for some reason, everyone I know just started texting me and asking me about the launch. And I was like, thanks everyone so much.
People do love you.
People do actually care about
all you
me.
watchers, you specifically watching, you love him, and I know you do.
No, it was really funny. I just my phone started blowing up, and I was like, what is happening? But I was like in the middle of a conversation, like, someone in my family is dead for sure. Why is everyone texting me right now?
It's great. No, I watched it. It's actually crazy. Like, you ask everyone where they were at on the first moon landing and everything. All the boomers like, I was here. They wheeled the TV in for our class and we watched it. And I'm like, I was at work, but I watched the
on my little screen.
On my tiny little screen that was smaller than the entire computer system that can do more. They launched, and I watched that on my tiny little phone.
It's cool. Awesome. It's exciting that they're just doing they're circling the moon, right? They're not landing on it. They're just doing they're mostly
like
doing
flyby.
Like a flyover. It's a capsule test, so they're testing the capsule integrity, and they're testing the flight integrity and any other mishaps that might be happening, because next they're supposed to be launching, or I think they already have launched part of, there's going to be like a docking station above the moon. So then the capsule would go to that docking station, and they would go down from the docking station to the moon for those Artemis projects. So that'll be really fun and exciting, because the cool part about that docking station is then Starship can dock to it as well.
Yep, it's pretty crazy.
And so you can get big. Yeah, it's exciting. I hope that.
I think so. It's pretty cool, but well, there's a couple things I want to say. One of them though, so one of the guys has me and Ammon like watches. And Ammon, did you see the watches that they were wearing for the launch?
I think I saw the Watches of Espionage post about it, but I didn't have time to look at it because I was like in the middle.
It's pretty awesome. So they literally.
What are they wearing?
Pictures. So one's an Omega. One of them's wearing an Omega. And
classic. You have to. One of them had to wear an Omega.
Oh yeah, and then one of them's wearing.
First time I go to the moon, I'm wearing an Omega.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
First time you go to the moon. When do you think Ammon's gonna go to the moon, y'all?
Over under 2039. I say after 2039. No, I probably don't go. I don't think I ever go.
You could enlist Jeff Bezos. He had his what 4 women that went. Do you think that was a hoax, or do you think they actually went into space? Some people are like they didn't actually go.
Yeah, I mean, they went into the atmosphere, you know.
Oh, yeah. So
Depends
one
on what you
was
define as space.
one was an Omega Speedmaster.
Okay,
It's
classic.
kind of it's a pretty beefy one. But then another one was a Breitling Navitimer Cosmonaut, which is pretty fitting.
Ooh. Those are pretty big too, right?
Yeah. So they took a picture, and it's actually pretty funny because this photo right here for those that are watching, it's actually hilarious. That let me see if I can blow it up. Let's see.
There's also some drama that I want to talk about with this program as well.
So yeah, this photo right here. I just imagine the conversation of them going, guys, let's all take a picture holding hands and we get our emblems in there. And bro's just in the back of his head, my watch has gotta be on this front page. Like that one, I'm pretty sure is. Let me see if I can zoom in here. So this one is I think this one's the Omega, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a beefy boy. So this is the Omega.
The space age, we're here. It's open. Hopefully, we're back for good.
So yeah, this is the Omega. So pretty crazy. And then there's the Breitling Navitimer that was worn as well, and so that one's pretty sweet. But cool stuff. I think it's awesome. I love watches.
Did you see people on Twitter complaining about? So I think that they're doing some like streaming of the program, and I think they're doing ads, and so like they're like sending like watches and like certain drinks that the astronauts are drinking as like product placement. And it'll like fly. Someone off camera will throw it, and it'll slowly.
I think I've seen that actually.
Because there was one for Nutella, and Nutella posted, and they're like the only spread to make it like around the moon or whatever. And
I mean, pretty brilliant, you know.
I'm here for it. If it makes NASA money, because NASA's under budget all of the time. Everyone's hating on it. And I'm like, someone tell me why this is bad. Maybe I'm too capitalist, and I believe that like capitalism actually helps people. But like, what did you think was gonna happen? Good for them.
I think so.
Well, and all the photos have been taken by an iPhone 17. Like all of them were given an iPhone 17.
I mean, that's brilliant.
Pictures.
I mean, that's capitalism at its finest. I think that's perfect. Maybe me and Ammon are very pro-capitalist, but I think that's brilliant. Like
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, to get that chance to be like, hey man, can you just bring this jar of Nutella to space and just
let it float in the
camera?
Yeah,
just let it float. That's all we need. Just let the thing float.
I wonder what they paid for that ad placement.
Oh, I know, right? But I mean, that helps the program, NASA, and everything. They need money. I mean, it's not cheap to go to space. I don't know if any of you watching know how much it costs to space.
Everyone watching, everyone that's hating on those ad placements, that's less tax dollars going to the freaking space program. So like, get out of here, bro. Stop complaining. If you're a space program hater or whatever, and it's like, yeah, let it be what it is. I don't know. That bothered me that people were mad about it.
Have you? You might have some extra free time on your vacation, but have you seen the movie "Fly Me to the Moon" on Apple TV?
No.
You should. It's actually pretty good.
Watched that one, the space TV show. I thought it was kind of bad.
Oh, was it? It's not The Foundation, but it's something like that. Yeah, Humankind or something.
Mankind or something like that.
Yeah. No, you should watch. It's like a good rom-com. For any of you watching the podcast, you should watch the movie "Fly Me to the Moon." It's got Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum. Pretty good. Pretty good movie.
We're not getting paid for this ad, but
we're not getting paid for anything right now. So
you'll know when we get paid for our first ad. Say it, and we'll actually.
It will be obvious.
The podcast will probably look different. It'll actually work better.
Yeah.
Because we'll have enough viewers. You'll know when we start.
You'll know when we're sponsored
by people.
But yeah, I think it's a pretty good movie.
20-minute ad roll in the middle of our podcast.
We'll all be sipping the drink.
Pretty funny stuff, but yeah, I thought that was pretty dope. I think that's hilarious that they have product placement. I think I saw something. I was like, "This." I saw one of the broadcasts or something. I just saw it float, and I'm like, "That's kind of funny. That's floating." But that all makes sense now.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's brilliant. That's the business in the front for this podcast. I think that's all we need for the business in the front. It's just product placement in space.
Yeah.
I may be on vacation, but I recorded the first half of my vlog. Get everyone prepared. Next couple weeks, I'm gonna have it posted. We're actually trying to start real businesses, also, not just the podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot that I wasn't. Yeah.
Business in the front. We're starting podcasts, but
Yes.
more than just starting podcasts. We're doing side stuff.
It all really counts, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. I'm going to show it to you sometime in the next week or two, Landon, because a part of it is the business that I am partially trying to build, or it's the first step of building the business. It's fun. It's interesting. McCall, how was your week?
It has been long, and it
any
is only
fun-
Wednesday.
We're like in the middle of not quite finals, but like the prep, like projects and everything are due this week, and then next week, and then we have like prep for finals during next week and the week after, and then finals are like middle of the week after, and at least for me, McCall's got projects on top of projects.
Yeah. It's also senior year, so
Yeah.
I'm in my last home stretch of no motivation and trying to
Senioritis.
get it done.
Yeah.
Then I left all yesterday
But
for
anything
a
outside of school?
certification.
You had your certification yesterday.
Yeah. Hopefully
What
I will be SWIP certified if I got 70 or above on a test. So
It was 80 or above.
70.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What's SWIP?
It's stormwater pollution protection plans. So you know when you like drive past a construction site and there's like a sign that says like SWIP and then it has like all these fences and crazy stuff going on?
That's what she does.
Never.
She could do that
Nope.
now. Almost. Maybe.
Yeah.
If she passed.
I only had to take an 82 question test, so as long as I didn't miss 20, I should be okay.
I've never heard of this in my life.
You're not quite in the construction world, so doesn't surprise me.
But Landon, you know about this?
I know about this because she knows about this.
But did you? But you didn't.
The
Nobody's ever heard of this before.
the
There's, like,
businesses that I plan to run don't quite deal with
mine do, I
construction.
guess.
So I was gonna say you should probably know this, but this I mean I found out I didn't find out about this. It was news
So
to
what
me
was one of the
until
questions on the test that you think you got right?
What does SWIP stand for?
Oh, it's one of
That's
those
awesome.
tests. It's not,
It's
it's
one
not
of
even
those
that
tests.
important.
It was like a
82
Scantron test. I felt like I was back in like elementary school. Like,
It's still gonna
don't
take him
just
like
take-
a week to find out the results.
well, he does it by hand. He doesn't do an actual Scantron
Wild.
because people change their answers. So he was like, just X
Oh.
out. So it makes it complicated. So
Okay.
he just does it.
Dude. So speaking of Scantrons, it's in Texas there is STAR testing. It's like standardized Texas assessments, something like that.
It's actually hilarious that that's the name because it's the Lone Star State.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Really.
Like you should see there's
Very
the,
on
the
brand.
the state propaganda around here is incredible. I love it.
Keep going.
But half of my family is teachers, and so they were all doing the STAR testing today, and I ended up, I went in a family group chat with them because I made it as soon as I got here. And someone texted me, or they were in the family group chat, and they're doing all these STAR things, all this whatever it's called, and they're all like, "Bro, I just had 20 kids ask me what time it was." And he said, "There's a clock at the front of the room, but it's not a like time. It's not like a."
It's an
It's
analog.
not digital.
It's technically it is a digital clock, but it's like
It's an
it's the one
analog.
with the hands.
Yeah.
And these are all like high schoolers, and like all these kids are going to fail because he's like I've been instructed I just have to tell them what time it is. I have to look at the time and read it for them because they're too dumb to read it. And he looked and he said halfway through the test he looked down and he saw a kid, and one of the math questions was just what time is on this clock.
No
And he
shot.
said that kid
Oh,
for sure got that test question wrong. And then my mom texted something like 2 kids almost got in a fight because one of them said the other one looked like Fiona but in orc form or whatever. I'm like, oh man, how I missed high school and middle school standardized testing. Did you guys have like a week of tests and stuff like
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Or did you take AP test? Did you all have standardized state testing?
Ours was called MAP, M-A-P, and we had that for like a whole week, and that was the worst.
I didn't mind those. The essays stressed me out, but everything else I was actually pretty decent
See,
about. Because
the essays for me I was fine with because I'm like, I can BS my way through this. I can write enough to like convince you, or just write so much that you're like, I'm done with this. He did good enough, so.
I don't want to keep on reading
Yeah.
this. I'll just pass him.
Or it was so short they're like, oh, finally a short freaking essay. No, I'll give him 100. I don't care.
yeah.
I can't remember what ours was called.
I bet you don't have. I bet you don't have
There
one.
probably wasn't even one.
Yeah,
Utah
Utah
has-
has the
No,
Top
I
50
remember
on the
doing
50 of the
testing. I
worst.
think they got rid of it when I was in junior high, though.
good night. They just don't care about anything, and
Classes, McCall?
I don't
Huh?
mean to. Go ahead, Amy.
Did either one of you take AP classes?
I took
No.
AP.
Advanced placement?
Yeah.
Because then after the state testing, then you take your advanced placement testing. So like right
Yep.
now, like AP Physics is doing their state testing,
Mhm.
not state, federal AP testing, and then physics is going next week. I remember taking those. Those were fun.
I hate. So let me little story time. I hate all tests because I answer the question. I'm like, well, if you look at the wording, like, and you break it up, they could mean something else. But
Totally.
for my AP testing, I fell asleep, and I had my friend's dad. My friend's dad picked me up, me and my friend up after the test was over, and he's like, "Okay, boy, like how'd the test go, boys?" And my friend was like, "I think I did all right. Like it was kind of tough, but not too bad. I studied pretty well, so like I felt okay." And I was like, "I fell asleep." I totally fell asleep. And guess what happened when I fell asleep? The way I woke up, I went. I was literally just asleep, head on my hand, and they go 5 minutes left, and I'm on probably question 30 of 75. So I go C for all of them, and that was that. I don't even know I think I didn't check my score for years. I think I checked it one time. I don't even remember when, but it was years after, and I think I had gotten a 1. Like, did not pass, and
What is the scoring on the AP testing?
1 to 5.
Oh.
So I got the low. It might have been a 0 to 5. I'm not
we
sure,
could
but
have lied and said 100. That'd be funny if you got a 1 out of a.
I should have just told everyone just now that I got a 4 because no one would know the wiser.
No one would know. I was gonna say, please say that you got a 4, but
Nope, I totally bombed that, and I hate exams. I've always
I'll
had.
say advanced placement classes saved my life, bro.
I hated it, but they did nothing. 'Cause
College classes are where it's at.
I would say do dual enrollment over any sort of
Yeah,
AP.
Utah just wants people to get into jobs, so they do dual enrollment.
Yeah, which is
Friendly.
brilliant. My high school had it, and I should have just done that. AP testing and AP classes
My
did
sister
nothing.
almost graduated with her associates.
Yeah, it's pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
Although
Right.
one of your sisters also doesn't know how to read a clock. There's a drastic, not to out one of your sisters, but
I'm not the best at it either. I will admit that.
we were in
You
the
want a
movie.
PRX? No,
We
you
were-
have to take a test. You have to take
We
a
have to take a
75 question test. And if you don't get 100, you can't get your PRX.
We were in a movie
I
for.
know if I'm gonna
wait,
get
no.
my graduation watch.
We weren't even in the movie. We were we were at a service, and McCall asked me what time it was because she didn't want to pull out her phone and be respectful. So she was good. So I showed her my watch so that I didn't have to talk, and she goes, "I don't know what that means." And
I got
but
confused.
the
You
thing
had
is, yeah.
two hands
So
for the hour.
to tell you, you
was a
that's
GMT?
watching, it was the GMT. So one of my watches tracks. It can track 3 different time zones, but it has an extra hour hand to track a different time zone, and then you can move something else that will track another one. So there are multiple hands on there, and she didn't know which one was which, and so I was like, well, that's okay. I'll give you a
that
pass.
doesn't
I
count.
know the hour is the short one. I at least know that.
Which that's progress. That is progress.
Because there's less hours than there are minutes.
Yep.
That's how I remember.
There you go.
That's a good way to remember.
That's a good way.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and on that note, everyone, thank you for watching. It's been a great podcast. We'd like to thank Ammon for showing up and McCall for being the newest member, replacing 3 of our other hosts because they
Woohoo!
haven't showed up. So thank you. Please continue to watch. We do shorts almost every day showing how we're riding on Ammon's car. We kind of destroy his car a bit. And we do it for you. So make sure to subscribe so we can write more names. Ammon's tossed around the idea of writing the names on the inside of the car, but we need to fill the outside first. So let's do that. We broke 100 subscribers. Thank you, every single one of you. We appreciate you. So we will see you next week.
We should have put 100 behind us.
We should have put 100. All right.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Love you. Bye.